Welcome to another episode of Writing and Reading in a DeLorean. And today is going to be a little bit coincidental because if you can see behind me, we are having our first snowfall of the year. And it's the first time snow has fallen in 2024 or this winter season. And I'm announcing that I am going to be releasing my very first collection of short stories. I've been a published author since 2007, but up until now I have only released novels. I've been writing short stories since about the 7th grade, about 1991, but I never really did anything with them. Well, of course, back then all those were really crap. But once I wrote my first novel, and in 2006, 2007, it got published, I really focused on being a novelist, and I kind of got away from short stories. In 2015, I wrote my first short story in 15 years, and so I started writing short stories in between my novels, just like one here, one there, maybe two here, and I kind of just kept them, in my back pocket, didn't really know what to do with them. And most of you know Stephen King is my favorite author. And what Stephen King likes to do is he writes short stories, throughout the years while he's working on novels, and then when he has enough to put them all and have them release them in a book, he puts them out. Some of his most famous short story collections are Night Shift, Skeleton Crew, 4 Past Midnight, stuff like that. And I realized last year, towards the end of 2023, that I had 20 short stories that I had written from 2015 on. And I put them all together, and when you combine them, they're the length of a novel, just like what Stephen King does. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time to go ahead and put these stories out into the world officially and compile them. But here's the caveat. Most of you know that I'm a huge music lover. Music's my favorite thing. Every single one of these stories, and there's 20 of them, all 20 short stories are either a direct adaptation or highly inspired by a song. Every single one. So what I did was, if you remember MTV back when they were playing music videos, at the beginning and the end of the music video, they would have like the band name, the song title, the album it came from, stuff like that. So I decided to kind of throw it back old school to the 90s music videos. And because every single story is either a exact adaptation of a song or loosely inspired by, at the end of the story, I have the band, the artist name, the song title, and then the album it came from in the year. That way, when you're reading it, maybe you can guess what song this might have been made from, and then you can, see if you're right at the end, or if you get to the end of the story and you're like, wow, that was an awesome story, and I've never heard of this band or this song. It may open you up to some new music you've never known about. Comprising the 20 stories is a multitude of artists. I have everything from like Neil Diamond to The Who to Kenny Rogers to Jethro Tull to Moby, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Porcupine Tree, and then some rarer, more obscure bands like Stanford Prison Experiment, Quicksand, The. I do have Genesis, a Peter Gabriel song, Tori Amos. Just kind of doing this off the top of my head here. I know I'm obviously missing some because there's 20. Oh, 9 Inch Nails. And no artists got duplicated. There's only one story per artist. I didn't do more than one. So the book is called Selective Listening, just kind of a play on words about the fact that I was, it's listening to music. And I was selective in the songs I picked. It comes out March 8th. The cool thing about it is it comes out March 8th, and my official book release party for Selective Listening will be at GalaxyCon in Richmond, Virginia this year. GalaxyCon is March 8th, 9th, and 10th. I will be there all 3 days at my booth with the DeLorean, signing all my previous 8 novels and debuting Selective Listening there. So it's kind of cool that I'm tying that the book release party is being tied in with GalaxyCon Richmond. That'll be its big maiden voyage. Pre-orders will start on my website, brianpaone.com, in February, so look out for that. And get some more things in the pipeline, and I really hope you'll enjoy my first collection of short stories, and see you next time. Bye.